What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Playing my friend Lou today. We have a matchup today of Buggy versus Blue Nami. Can't tell because it's lit up really badly, but he has a proxy Blue Nami that's like a manga. It looks really cool. Yeah, Blue Nami is a deck I respect. I played a lot of Nami. I love Nami. It's a fun deck. I respect it. It's a real deck. I know people kind of cringe, but you have to know what you're doing. And the idea here for us is we're not really going to swing until we get some big bodies out. So he starts off with, he won the dice roll. He's going first. He starts off with a 1 cost Kaya, bread and butter of the deck. Allows him to draw 2, trash 2. And we're just going to pass. We're not going to allow him to do any defensive spells that can 1 mill some cards or 2 bounce that Kaya back. We kept this hand. The reason why is I have a 1 of pudding in the deck. I have the card in hand. And that's a huge clutch card in the matchup, just because you can allow them to do all their peel-offs, get a huge hand size, and then putting them and put it back into the deck. Meanwhile, he had swing 6 at us. We allowed him to do a leader effect. I just want to get some cards. And then we're going to tap 4 for a Alvita, draw 3, trash 2. The idea here is next turn we can croc into we're gonna be on 6, so we can search. We don't have a great play. We have Crocs and we have Croc and Mihawk, so we can't have things that can play things. We need to find something with the Galdino Searcher. He's going to tap 2 for a Hanger. Hanger is a card that you can rest and pitch a card, and you get to draw a card, allowing you to cycle 1. So now he's forcing interaction with us. He also taps 1 for a Nami. A Nami that on attack can't see it. It's the one that on attack searches an event. So first we're going to tap 1 for the cross guild event rather than the Galdino, simply because you can keep counter in hand. Thinking about what to do here. I could grab the Buggy. I could grab a Mihawk. I don't have a great thing to play off of something. That's the thing. It's like right now the best play would be Crocodile and the Kabaji. So I'm going to grab this Buggy. We don't have a Mihawk to play off of it, which would be the ideal play. We're going to swing 5 into the Hanger. So this does force interaction. We have to kill that Hanger, because if we don't, he can continually cycle 1 card each turn. So he forces interaction with us, which allows him to tap 2 for an event. So I'm guessing it's going to be a Snake Dance, and he's going to be able to return that Kaya to his hand. Because he has 2 Dawn standing. He's tapped the 2 Dawn. He plays the Snake Dance just like we thought. He goes +4 for the battle, and then he returns the Kaya to hand, and he just lets that die, mainly just to return the Kaya to hand. We're going to leader effect, pitch a Crocodile, play Croc and Mihawk. Super fortunate to draw a Mihawk, because now we can do the play where we can play the Buggy down and then Mihawk right into it. So we're going to pitch another Crocodile because we had 3 in hand. We're going to play the Buggy down, effect of the Buggy, return it. We can pitch a card. Gonna pitch a 2K, and that allows us to play the Mihawk down, draw 2, trash 1. We can trash the secondary Mihawk, or we could trash the Alvita. And now we're set for the next turn too, because we draw the promo Croc. We can use that to bottom deck something. 1, putting a card back into his deck, and 2, establishing a 5/7 body. So feeling really strong about what we're doing. He attacks with the Nami. Here's where he makes a mistake, and I don't call him out for it. That Nami can grab an event. He grabs a Kaya with it. So that's just plain a mistake. Yeah, just a plain mistake. I should have done better to catch that. But yeah. Anyways, he taps 1 for a Kaya. Now he can draw 2, trash 2, the one he just grabbed. And he's going to tap 2 for another Hanger. He pitches a card and he gets to draw a card. He's thinking about looks like he's gonna put 2 on leader and swing 7, at which case we can turn that Mihawk sideways and give him a 1K. Which is what we'll do. And he passes with 2 Dawn standing. So that's not a lot of Dawn standing. The idea here is we need to swing into that hanger. We need to kill that Nami and that hanger. But I'm going to establish a 7-7. I'm going to croc into the other croc. So I kill the hanger. And the reason I'm doing this is because, well, for one, we can tap a Guardian Searcher first because we're on 8 Dawn. We were able to grab the 10 cost Buggy for next turn. But we're going to tap 7, just hard cast the croc. And that allows us to play. We're going to play the promo croc, and we get the bottom deck of 2,000 power. We're going to choose the Nami. The reason why ultimately we did this is because, one, I'm never putting a Kaya back into his deck where he could potentially get that back. And two, I think a Nami in the late game is not as important as a hanger, so that's why we chose for the kill that one and then bottom deck the other. We're going to swing out our board now just because he has 2 Dawn. First we swing 5 and he gives us Usopp Rubber Band of Doom, which mills a card, and he milled the peel off. And then now we're going to swing 7, he's going to gavel. And now we can swing this 7, he's going to have to take no trigger. He's thinking about with a trigger, but no trigger. So a little bit aggressive on our part, but I was reading the situation, the fact that he had 2 Dawn standing, and it was ultimately the worst case scenario for us because he milled 3 cards in that interaction. But we still were able to hit his life 1 time. Now we're slightly vulnerable. I'm just worried about if he has a rush Usopp. He swings 6 life, we'll take, allowing him to mill a card. Potentially just worried about a rush Usopp. I run rush Usopp and Nami. I love the Hail Mary. And we're somewhat vulnerable here. If he plays it down and puts a lot of Dawn on it, he's definitely going to hit. He taps 1 for another Kaya, draw 2, trash 2. He has 7 Dawn standing. He's going to tap all 7. He's going to try to Gravity Blade Mihawk and the Croc, and I'm telling him I can pitch a card for Croc and Mihawk, and he goes, you can do that? I said, yeah, dude, you can take that play back if you want. Like, I understand. It's a new card. And he said he wants to learn. So he said, keep it the way it is. But now he has 0 Dawn standing. So I'm going to swing 5 life. He gets a trigger of a Impel Down All-Stars, draw 2. We're going to swing 7 life. We're going to put a lot of pressure on him this turn. The idea normally would be to Buggy, but I want to put a ton of pressure. We could potentially win this turn. He triggers Desert Spada, draw 2, trash 1, so he's getting the draw the amazing triggers. We swing 7 again, and it's a Usopp Rubber Band of Doom, draw 1, mill 1. So he's hit 3 insane triggers in a row. We're gonna swing 9 life. It's a peel off, so he's hitting all the triggers. Well, we got him down to 0 life, and now we can swing. I believe this is gonna be like 15 life, and he can't use any events, so we're able to get it. So yeah, I mean, this was a very interesting matchup. He had insane triggers. He did make that mistake with the Gravity Blade that definitely cost him the game and definitely allowed us to do it, but we put ourselves in a situation where our board was full so we could take advantage of that. Normally the plan here is Buggy, keep the pudding in hand. If his hand gets too big with all the peel-offs, we just drop the pudding after that, make him put ones back in deck. But to get 2 Buggies out with other 7 costs, like a realistic board would be 2 Buggies, like 2 7 cost Crocodile-ish, and maybe like 1 7 cost Mihawk, something like that. We were on our way to getting that board. Whether or not we could have capitalized on that with the insane triggers he had, if he does make that mistake, TBD. But I think we were headed in the right direction. We played it really well, and shouts out to my opponent. And thanks for tuning in, guys, and see you next time.